Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. Got a video today from Dating Right. I really do appreciate all of you guys subbing. I've been getting a lot more subs lately on a daily basis, and I appreciate you guys. And I'm almost there at 100K. I don't think I'm going to hit it, but still a goal. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
My boyfriend supports Trump and I don't know what to do. Please help. Long story short, my boyfriend told me lots before that he didn't follow the election. He didn't care about politics or whatever.
That's a lot of men.
And we just got into this whole discussion this morning because he supports Trump. And I said, but what about the fact that Trump is taking away women's freedoms? He said, he's not. He's giving them the choice. And I said, no, he's not. He's actively not doing that. And then he just said, yeah, he is by giving it to the state. The women voted for that. I don't think that that's true. I don't know.
But it is true. This is the problem that you women seem to have, that you guys really think that people are taking your rights away.
Confused. Then he said, well, then if a woman wants an abortion, she can just go to another state. And I said, but, not everybody has the ability to go to another state. A lot of people don't even have cars, and then he said, whose fault is that? That's Kamala's fault and Biden for making the economy bad so people can't afford cars. And I said, that even if the economy is really good, there's still a lot of people that can't afford cars. I don't really know what to do. If anyone in California has a place I could stay at.
No, we don't want your liberal ass in our places either.
Admitted that he was going to vote for Donald Trump. And I'm just,
that was it.
I can't share my life with somebody that's going to support that direction. I mean, this individual is a convicted felon, will say offensive remarks about women, about different ethnicities, and I find it highly offensive. How can this man lead our country when he's in a position of power and will openly insult different groups? It's very offensive.
You regret your decision to leave?
No. I am a strong woman, and I believe that women out there need to be strong and stay steadfast in their convictions.
It's okay, yes, ladies, leave your relationships. The men in your relationships were probably devastated for the slight moment until they realize you did them a favor.
Ladies, we need to band together.
All I'm saying right now is that someone in the White House would better take their shot right now and better not fucking miss. My doors are open for you.
You guys hear that? Someone should just take a shot at the White House right now. This is the shit that they talk about on TikTok, guys. And no FBI is coming after them. We just say, women have some issues. FBI is coming after me. What the hell?
We need a safe house.
You can't have sex with us then, since we can't have birth control.
After the election results, liberal women are going viral protesting against Donald Trump.
No more kitty cat for moderate men.
No dating, no marriage, no childbirth. We're going to be out here asking New Yorkers if they think this is too drastic or if it's warranted.
I just don't understand how that correlates with politics.
Yeah.
Good luck getting laid.
I don't think it's too far.
They're taking back control. Bodily autonomy is a right and shouldn't be privilege.
I think it's a bit ridiculous and absurd, but to each his own. I'm not knocking it, but
if they are saying that nobody should do that, then I don't agree.
Do not look at them. Do not laugh at their jokes.
They feel that that's a proper movement, then
Punish the men who voted for Trump, because now we can't get both birth control.
But then there's women that voted for Trump. How are you only punishing the men? Why are you so sexist on the punishment?
I am so disappointed by Donald Trump. I don't know what he thinks he's doing by putting a gay man, a black man, an Indian man, and a bunch of women in his cabinet. Donald Trump, I only voted for you because I thought you were a racist, homophobe who hates women. I am so taking my vote back.
Why is there an army of teenagers on TikTok talking about Trump's going to destroy the country? The last time he was elected, they were literally 10 years old. When I was their age, I cared a little bit about politics, but Not enough to go on the internet all day and make it my entire identity without any life experience. Are they just loading these kids up with propaganda in high school and sending them out into the world?
Yep.
I would go as far to say that I would purchase a Glock, and if you and I are walking on the same street and it's dark out and you're a white male, you have to be white for this to count, okay? If you're a white male, even if you don't approach me, I will shoot you. Yeah, I know. So, has to be on the street, you and I. Has to be at nighttime. During the day, not so much, but at nighttime, okay? And you have to have very white skin and be a male.
A famous actress just said that the black people and Hispanic people out there who did not vote for Kamala Harris hate themselves. I 100% disagree. Voting for Donald Trump is not an act of self-hatred. It is an act of self-love. You see, I love myself so much that I refuse to be a slave to the Democratic Party because my ancestors were already slaves. Generations before me had to fight for me to have the right to vote. And they didn't do everything that they did, so I could just blindly vote for somebody that the Democratic Party puts up. I love myself so much that I looked at my own best interests and what are the best interests of my family and based my vote on that. I love myself so much that I decided to do my own research into the candidate. I looked at both of their policy positions, compared everything together, and made my decision based on that, instead of believing what ABC News and MSNBC News had to say. That's what I did because I love myself so much. It came to supporting a candidate.
It's good. This is how people should be. If you are interested and you want to vote for someone or you want change, you go do some research on the candidates. You see what they stand for, what they want to push out there. If it's something that you don't want, don't vote for them.
I was willing to put my personal feelings to the side because I realized that I was not voting for a best friend. I did not need to like everything that the candidate has ever said and done. I just needed to compare the two candidates together and vote for the one who had the best policy. I didn't let emotions get in because that's how much I love myself. I have a question for all of the people out there who say that African Americans who did not support the Democratic Party hate themselves. How much do you love yourself? Did you do any of the things that I just mentioned? Did you research both candidates, look at both candidates' policy positions, and then decide based on that? Or did you base your feelings on emotion? Did you base your vote on who you were supposed to vote for or who you were expected to support? Did you do that, or did you do your own research and look at both candidates and give them a fair chance? Because if you didn't do the latter, how much do you really love yourself?
So
Damn right.
Did you hear what Biden just...
And that's the crazy thing, right? Most people voted for their own self-interest and the self-interest of their loved ones. They didn't vote to harm somebody. That's the weird thing. Like, people think we're voting revenge voting. That's what people think that people are voting right now. Revenge voting. We're not revenge voting. We're voting for ourselves. Why don't other people realize that if you think that Kamala is the best candidate, how do you not see that where other people can see or have this feeling that Trump might be their best candidate? It's just like, what the fuck?
He sent $1 billion to Africa to help people displaced by the droughts. Meanwhile, in North Carolina, on American soil, we still have thousands of people struggling after Helene. But they were told to just get online when they literally had no power and fill out an application for $750. Isn't Harris still vice president? And therefore she could do something about it?
Yep.
Man, am I glad I didn't vote for her. This presidency cannot end soon enough.
This is the last thing that I'm going to say. The people that grind my gears the most are the ones that are like, I can't believe my state voted for this and not for that. I am so disappointed in my state. I can't believe my state doesn't give me these rights. I can't believe my state voted for this and not for that. You can move.
Yep.
You can move to a different state. If you don't like that you live in a red state, move to a blue state.
Yep.
You can move to a blue state. I do think it's silly when people are like, oh, if you don't like America, just move. That's silly. But you can move to a new state. Bye.
Still in California,
and it's
still in
especially
America.
These influencers that make thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a year that are so disconnected, move to California. Okay? Clearly the cost of living does not matter to you. It doesn't matter to you. So move to California. You don't like that Florida's red and you don't like the way we vote, then move to a blue state where you feel that you will have more rights, if that's what you want.
And this is why I can't bitch and moan too much. I am in California. I've lived in California most of my life. California has been historically blue for a very long time. So this is why I'm like, yeah, I do vote, but I can't bitch and moan too much because in my state, my vote doesn't really get counted as much as it would be in a different state.
These Democrats are literally off their fucking rocker. And it's crazy to see because I've been a Democrat for the last 12 years. Since I could start voting at 18, I voted Democrat in every single election. And this is the first election that I voted for Trump. And I've made a couple of videos about it, about what's happened with my family and friends. And then I made another video talking about the absolute vitriol in the comments that I received on the video where I talked about being uninvited for Thanksgiving. The astonishing lack of humanity
on the
and
other
I'm not
side.
crying. I'm not like, oh no, they don't like me. They were mean. No. I mean, you people have lost your fucking humanity to a point where it is. I think I'm beyond shocked. I think that I just got smacked with reality today.
I think a lot of people are right now. That December is really showing people what the world truly is.
Over the last couple days, absolutely smacked with the reality. We are a divided country, and the mainstream media did that.
Yep.
Yeah, CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, all that mainstream media just eating away at your fear, eating away at your anger, just gobbling it up.
Yep.
You guys need to wake the fuck up. You really have to. Because you're so sad that Kamala lost. Look around. Take a good fucking look in the mirror at yourself. Because this goes so far beyond a presidential candidate.
Nope, I agree. It's culture now. It's ingrained in our culture now that politics is a big thing and you have to identify a certain way or else you're a nobody.
This goes even, I would say, farther beyond morals. This goes so far as it has me questioning what reality do you guys live in? Because you're not here.
Nope.
You're not here in America in 2024.
They're in the Lululand.
I don't know where you are, because I'm not there. But I don't know what has happened to the Democratic Party.
It's just so funny to me that so much of the left and the Democratic Party and stuff are so delusional, and these people have finally woken up. The people that have finally woken up are looking back and just like, what the hell is going on? Like, I see it now.
But it is literally elitists all around.
Yep.
People that want to look at me and say, oh, you're so selfish for voting for Trump. Bitch, you're selfish for voting for Kamala.
Exactly.
You think that everyone in the fucking country needs an abortion?
Yep.
You think that everyone in the fucking country wants all these illegal immigrants here?
Mm-hmm.
You think that everyone in the fucking country is just willing to keep funding two proxy wars?
Yep.
You think that everyone in the country is fine with prices being where they're at and fine just living day to day, concerned about their finances and where they're headed to and what their future goals even could be? Fuck buying a house right now.
Yep.
You guys want to act so goddamn pretentious.
I actually like her rant. This is actually a pretty good rant.
Oh, I'm preserving my peace. No, you're preserving your crazed ideology. You're preserving your right to be right in your own fucking head.
Yep.
There are right and wrong things about both sides of this political spectrum.
Of course.
Okay. We need to get back to the goddamn middle, because seeing comments saying, oh, I would be a better daughter.
This is correct. I always felt I've always been somewhat in the middle. I'm still feel like I'm in the middle, just a little bit more on the right side now. I wouldn't say I'm fully right. I wouldn't call myself a Republican in any way, shape, or form, but I feel there's great policies and great ideas from the left. and there's great policies and great ideas from the right, but we never can ever seem to, pick and choose the great things about it. We always have to battle it out, and then one prevails, but it's to the detriment of the other.
Than you. I can't believe your mom was ever around you. I'm so sorry that you have to carry the weight of being your mother's biggest disappointment. These do not hurt me personally. I want you to fucking know, because you're literally showing me your abject lack of humanity.
Yep.
Because can you imagine saying that to my face? I know shit's really easy because you're behind a screen and no one gets to know. No one at your job, no one in your family, no one in your friends. No one gets to know just how goddamn sick and fucking evil you can be online. In your little comments.
Keyboard warriors. And there's a lot more women that are keyboard warriors than men, from what I can tell, too.
This is why people need to get the fuck out of the house. Because you guys
Touch
have
some
forgotten
grass.
what it's like to connect with the rest of humanity. You just go to your safe spaces. You hold space. I'm not holding space for you. I'm not holding space for your crazy bullshit. I'm not holding space for the abject lack of humanity while still you think that you're on some moral fucking high ground.
Well, hey, how's everybody doing? Okay, let me make this really clear for the liberals on this app, okay? And I want you to really pay attention to what I'm going to say to you. I'm going to say it real slow. Literally no one is upset, rethinking of their vote for Donald Trump. Okay?
True.
I've seen so many of you guys making videos going, oh my God, MAGA is really regretting their choices for Donald Trump. Oh my God. Oh, we told you. Yeah. Literally no one is regretting their vote for Donald Trump. Okay? I just want to make that really, really abundantly clear for you guys. Like, no one's regretting it. We knew exactly what we were doing when we cast our ballot for Donald J. Trump. Okay? Nobody is regretting it. No matter how many videos you guys are making going, oh, they just, now they know, or I even saw the news girl trying to put it out there that, Russia interfered and so many people didn't. No. Because of course it always goes back to the Russia. Like, no one could possibly have voted with him, because they wanted to. It had to be because they were being falsely led by Russia. Like, how many more times are you guys going to pull the Russia gate? Like, come on. It's already been, like, dude, we're good. We know exactly why we voted for him. We do not regret our vote. And the second part of this video is I'm hearing some chatter that old Kamala is going to run again for president. Please do, Kamala. Please run again for president. I mean, we would all thoroughly enjoy that. I mean, I would thoroughly enjoy it. Please
More
surround
twerking.
yourself with zero American people, but celebrities and people who are wealthy. Tax the rich. You are the rich. Anyway, please do that. Please let us see more of fucking Cardi B on a stage, or Meg Thee Stallion twerking in front of a bunch of grandmothers. Come on. I would absolutely love it. Or maybe some J-Lo crying in a mic. I mean, it thoroughly gave me such joy to watch your disastrous campaign, where you were handed $1 billion in less than 3 months, ended at 20 million in the hole, but we're going to save our democracy.
Can't
Please,
even budget your own.
Please run
freaking
again.
funds.
I would love it. I would love to see the next Republican landslide if that happens, because yeah, I would love that. So please, Kamala, I would love it. Please run for president again. Okay? So no, liberals, I'm sorry.
Again, it's funny. Fifth wave of feminism, cannibalism. Now the two sides are just women in general are just battling each other out.
I know
it's awesome.
you really thought you got us on this one. No, literally none of us are regretting our vote for Donald J. Trump. We are thoroughly excited for the next 4 years, and we are hoping that this country gets turned right back around. That's what we're hoping for. And
That is the hope. And is it going to happen? It may not. But at least people were hoping for that, and that's why they voted that way. It's for their own interest. And again, I can't be mad at someone voting for their own interest.
you should hope for it too, okay? You should hope for it, because if Donald Trump does indeed make America great again, let's hope that he does, it's also going to make it good for you as well. Just as the same if Kamala had won, I would want her to do a good job.
Correct.
Because then it would be good for everybody.
Yep.
So we should always want our president and commander-in-chief to do a good job in their job, you know.
Yeah, it is weird that some people are like, I hope he fails and does all this. You're like, you do know that's our country, right? Like, you're screwing yourselves over.
Not like the last current commander-in-chief did. No, we don't want that kind of job. We want a good job. We want you to do a good job. Okay? So for everyone asking me about his picks, I'm completely fine with them. Kash Patel, love it. Love it. Burn it down. Burn the whole system down from the inside out. Get all the corrupt people out and bring in people that are going to do the right thing, hopefully. And if they don't do the right thing, then we should all call them out regardless of what party side they happen to be with. Okay? What I love is you guys still don't get it. You can blame Russia.
Yeah, it should be the people, not Republicans and Democrats, because it's more the people that are fighting against the government, in my opinion, and we should be voting for things to keep the government at bay. Just my thoughts.
You can blame misogyny, you can blame racism, but what you don't understand is the American people are fed up with the career establishment politicians that are in Washington right now. And
which is crazy because they're generational wealth, right? A lot of these politicians are generational politicians. They've had forefathers and forefathers that were also politicians. So it's just a revolving door of the same families that are getting all of this government benefits and money.
I could say it a million different ways, but that is literally what it is. When Americans can't afford to live, and we have watched the southern border be just decimated by millions of people getting federal handouts, yeah, people are going to get pissed off at that. When they are seeing the crazy and the indoctrination and the ideology, America's done with that too, okay? So please continue to run on the same garbage identity politics that just lost you this election in a landslide. I mean, historic landslide. Continue to have that same mindset because you will continue to lose elections. Okay? So I hope we've cleared all this up. Once again, Democrats, literally not one of us is regretting our vote for Donald J. Trump. Okay? No matter how many crazy videos you guys make saying it, it doesn't make it so.
As we've been sitting here reporting from the Harris headquarters, and I think the operative word right now is silence. There's not a lot being said because the Harris team appears to be searching for bright spots in...
Tell me right now, Trump didn't win Pennsylvania.
We have a major projection. CNN projects that Donald Trump will win the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. This is a huge achievement for Donald Trump.
Dang! The what are they? The people that live in Pennsylvania, the Amish people are voting for Trump, huh? That's awesome. Again, it's just not like we want to cover politics that much, but most men, especially men that are red-pilled, have gone to the conservative side or just more conservative in general. So it's nice to see conservatism kind of winning out and pushing the pendulum back because that liberal and just free love, free, all this, it wasn't the business. It really wasn't.
To think of a political comeback that is actually more significant than this one. I'm tempted to say Richard Nixon, that really falls short.
I have no interest in listening to a single Democratic politician ever again.
So you won't hear from the vice president tonight?
And we do have some breaking news from the decision desk. NBC News can now project that Donald Trump has won the state of Wisconsin, which means he is the winner of this race.
It's really nice that this kind of consolidated men quite a bit, this election, I feel like. Of course, there's some men that voted for Kamala, some, didn't vote or whatever it is. But I feel a lot of men right now are kind of proud that they voted and they voted a certain way. Again, we don't want to be talking about politics much in this channel or anything, but as a collective of men, we're tired. We're tired of the things that have been going on for such a while now. Hopefully things will move a little bit more towards the right, or just more things that men care about, especially court laws and paternity tests and things like that.
I went to sleep and I woke up and now our country is saved. Oh, thank God. Thank God I know that. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm so pissed off.
Yeah, it's funny even if I didn't want to cover the election, like the women just leaving their boyfriends and husbands because they voted differently. I had to have covered that at least, right? Because women fuckery. And election, there was a lot of it. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.